Welcome to the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Here is your host, Jenny Jones.
Hey, this is Jenny Jones, host of the Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, I have a pleasure and a treat to be able to join you with one. This has been a pretty good, once I stumbled upon this tool, I was so excited. And what I think what excited me the most was the future and some of the things that I can do in the scale and the range. But it's none other than the founder of Henry Skull of SMS IT. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks a lot for having me, Jenny.
So we have this tool, SMS IT, which is blowing up right now. And all the different rooms I go into, everybody's talking about it. They're asking me about it. They're on my channel. They're asking me different things about it. I did a YouTube on it, and a lot of people started asking me about it. So I said, man, I have to get the founder on here. So I finally got you on here, and so some things I want to ask you, and kind of want to know where the company is going, but kind of give us an idea. Give us maybe about a 1 to 2 minute kind of commercial. What is SMS IT? Why are you guys out of nowhere? You guys are taking over. So what is SMS IT? Tell me about that.
That's a lovely question, Jenny. And thanks for having me one more time.
Sure.
So SMS IT is actually a metaverse with two-way omni-channel messaging. And that's it. And our idea is to create a bridge between the physical and the virtual world in order to enable marketers achieve the highest ROIs in all campaigns that they run.
Whoa, so wait, so hold on. So just so you know, I have a different range of people that watch this channel. So when you start leading with it's a way to connect the metaverse, listen, it's an SMS tool, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it here, man. We're gonna go there, but we're gonna go there in different blocks. But it is an SMS tool which replaces what? Twilio? Is that what we can? Let's start there. Let's start about some of the, because I know where it can go, and we've talked about it. But let's start at the basic rules of why do I need this as a young digital marketer? It's an SMS tool at its core, though, right?
That's a lovely question. At this core, SMS is an omni-channel messaging platform. And when I say omni-channel, I'm talking about SMS, MMS, RCS, chat. I'm talking about voice, talking about email, and I'm talking about faxing. So
okay, so when you say omni-channel, just so for the viewers out there, right? Because I got a large range. Like I said, when you say omni-channel, that means in order for you to get your message out, you can get it across 5 or 6 different mediums, right? So when you say SMS is that's messenger, you're sending just simple text messages back and forth to people. And you said MMS, is that multimedia?
Yep. So that's when you send a picture, and it gets your recipient as a picture, not as a link. So you could send your flyers, right?
So you send the actual flyer, not a link to a flyer.
Not a link to a flyer.
So a link to a flyer would be SMS, right?
Exactly.
But an actual flyer is MMS. Okay, and then what's the next one that we would be interested in?
Let's talk about the next one is going to be RCS, and RCS is the next technology or the latest technology frontier for SMS.
So it's called RCS. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So that's more
RCS.
of SC. That's more of SMS 2.0. Is that what it is?
Exactly.
So let's stay there. Let's stay there on this RMS. So at the end of the day, don't give us the tech behind it. Give us the power of what we can do with RMS.
Okay. So with RCS,
RCS, yes.
Yeah. So what RCS does is it enables you to send out messages as though these messages were web links. Okay, so quick imagination. I want you to imagine now how you can send out messages with Facebook Messenger.
Right.
Okay. So you could actually put in a lot of rich data right there in Facebook Messenger. You could put in your tickets, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And right there on Facebook Messenger, you could probably click on the links, right? You could even send a message that kind of looks like a mini web page, right? That's
Oh,
where LCS comes in. Okay, so that's rich communication right now,
oh.
where it has
So it's
clickable
more of
links.
so it's more of a communication that's interactive. It's interactive communication,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So not only that I've with MMS, not only that I can send a flyer, but with RCS, I can send a flyer that a person can interact with.
Hmm.
I'm trying to try to keep it real simple, but is that what you're saying? I'm just using a flyer, but there's other things you can use, but you're saying now that's the next level of now you want this, you can get this, purchase it here now.
Exactly. Yeah, and then it's just imagine um your website landing page. So
Okay.
imagine you could send that website landing page on an SMS message, right? That's what I'm
Oh,
talking about too. Right there. So they don't need to go to the website, right? They receive a message that looks like a website. Now they could start clicking around links and it's interactive as though you had your website. So it's actually HTML code that's being sent over.
oh, HTML code. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then it's relayed over, okay, as though it was your website, right? Where it's sort of the front end to the users and the back end is running the code.
Wow. Okay, so you have that now or it's coming?
Oh, we already have that integrated right now. And however, that's at the core. However, we completing the integration in we completing, I mean, the work in version 2.0, where at the front end, as a user, you could send out RCS messages, because we will be bringing out a smart chat feature where you
Okay.
could also, send out Facebook, TikTok,
Oh, okay.
every other
So is that
communication.
here? Is that here? Are we a couple weeks away, a month
Yeah,
away, a quarter away, or
yeah, it's actually just 4 5 months away maximum. 5 months
okay.
could be the max, but it's around 4 months. And I just said
Okay.
five to give a little buffer, and that's the version 2.0.
Just in time before Black Friday. I like
Yes,
that. I
sir.
like that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So good. So wow. So I'm getting a little bit excited now. I know that I have it, and I was able to replace. This is so powerful because I kept looking for a replacement for um um I can't even remember
Twilio.
huh? Yeah, Twilio. I kept looking. I'm sorry, I lost words like because I haven't used it in so long, right? It used to roll off my tongue. Now it's like, man, when I got when I got this tool, I haven't used it. I haven't logged into it or nothing. So yeah, so I was trying to replace um Zapier, not Zapier, Zapier,
Twilio.
Twilio. Because I was looking at something else. I was looking at Zapier. Okay, so Twilio, I was trying to replace Twilio. I was looking everywhere. I said, man, can't really. Twilio has their own thing. They got a lock on the market or whatever. Then I got your tool. I was like, oh, this is interesting. So if I can get your tool, I no longer need Twilio. Let's get that established, right? So I no
You no
longer
longer
need a
need that.
Twilio. But
Hmm.
the reason why, and let's get into, we don't have to get detailed, but we can kind of just have a quick discussion on it because I understand the technology behind that is the reason why a lot of people's like, well, I have an Apple phone or I have an Apple phone. The reason why Android works better is because Android, is it because of the SMS relay system on Androids is it allows you direct access from an Android versus through an Apple phone. I mean, because I kind of want people to understand, because a lot of people are really upset. It's like, man, I only have an Apple, whatever. And it's like, no, there's ways you can get around it. You want the Android technology because your software rides on the top of it right there, and it allows them to get access through the to the SMS network through their carrier a lot easier through an Android or something like that. Is that fair assessment or
The fairest assessment is to simply say, when you build mobile apps, you got SDKs, okay, and you got all the tools that are all provided by this marketplaces, and the two top marketplaces that we got right now are Apple and Android. And of course, we got Windows, but let's talk about Apple and Android now. Now,
right?
Android is kind of very open source.
Oh,
right?
got you.
And because of that, you got a lot of SDKs right there that are released by Android and other developers too, but mainly by Android. Android has to give you SDKs and other kind of tools and access.
Software development kits.
Yeah, now you got
So,
that.
so,
So these are the
so,
kits that we actually utilize when we build to, right? Because remember, we actually building on an ecosystem, and that's an ecosystem owned by Android. Now, the ecosystem for Android and Apple are not the same.
right,
Apple is
right,
kind of very closed,
right,
extremely closed.
proprietary, right.
Yeah, and they do not have required SDKs that we could use right now or leverage right now and build up what we need for you guys to do this.
So, with speed and execution of available open source or readily shareable software development kits that are already out for Android. So, if I want speed, get the new services, get the new solutions to my clients faster than developing and kind of building on Android, and then maybe coming along later with Apple, if we're able to get in there and negotiate with them and get some SDKs that we can build on. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and the real challenge also is when you install our app,
Right.
it completely takes over your phone, converts your phone into an IoT GSM modem. So that means you can even use your phone now for Internet of Things programs, because that's what we did.
So
Now,
let's back up on that. When we install your software, it takes over our phone because that's a little scary. If you're telling me
yeah.
right now,
When
you're
I mean
telling me,
take over your phone, when I mean
yeah,
take over your phone means it takes over the messaging system, because remember, you're gonna while you installing, you're gonna give permission to SMS to be your default messenger or
right.
messaging platform.
I
That's
do
all I
remember
meant.
that. I do
That,
remember that
yeah,
happening.
that's
Yeah, when you
all.
say okay, when you say take on my phone, I'm
No,
just
no.
trying calm down, people. He not taking on your phone next. They become your default, like any other messenger that you
Mhm.
may download.
Yeah,
They have their software that takes over and becomes your default messenger,
yeah.
and that's for a reason. I think.
And the reason is
Yeah.
just to allow messaging through your phone, because you can only send messages through your phone using your messenger on your phone.
Right.
So it's whatever messenger that you have
Mm-hmm.
activated in your phone, that's the messenger you're going to use. So when you install SMS, it's going to prompt you and say, do you want to allow SMS to be your default messenger?
Right.
If you say yes, then you can send with SMS. If you probably later want to move from SMS to your previous default, all
Right.
you need to do, go back to your phone, click on your previous messenger app. It's going to ask you for another prompt, which is, do you want to allow us now to be your default messenger? And that's how you go back and forth. It's super
Okay.
easy.
Okay. So, I kind of want to move along because there's a couple of different questions I want to get to because now I'm a marketer. I'm a digital marketer. I wake up 2, 3 in the morning. My office like, where are you going? I said, I have an idea. I need to create a mailing list. I need to do this and I need to do that. Right. And I'm trying to get more efficient. And I do know that there's a lot of changes coming down, and it keeps saying, right, for SMS marketing and stuff like that. One of the things I wanted to talk about before we get into let's talk about that right now, is that, do you see the direction in that kind of changing, or picking up a tool like this? You still have to allow people have to opt into being, let's talk about that a little bit. Do you guys have protection in place for that, or what are you guys doing about that?
Um, are you referring to the data that you send through SMS?
Yeah, so the SMS data that we send, right? Because I know Twilio's a little bit. They came back and they made some changes. It's like, hey, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing that. And I already know AT&T is big on that. So when we're sending out SMSs, and what you're saying, or what you're hoping as a founder, you're hoping that we are doing our due diligence for the opt-in. But I think you guys follow a strict code on your side, or you follow some regulation. I forget what the regulation is called.
Okay, that's a good question. So first, we got two versions. We got the cloud version and the decentralized version.
Okay.
Now, when you use the decentralized version, or when you use the cloud version, now you go through our rules and regulations, which are very strict.
Right.
Um, um, Very strict rules and regulations, where we enforce these rules and regulations extremely well.
I see
Just
what you're saying.
just as you get with others,
Right, right,
Twilio
right,
and
right.
others. But now when it comes to the decentralized version, however, when it comes to the cloud version 2, we only utilize regulations that are required by the TCPA or the FCC. So if it's not required by the TCP or FCC, we determine it's going to be an unnecessary burden on you guys, we don't have it there. We remove it. Okay.
I see.
Now, when it comes to the decentralized version, that's a whole different ball game now. Why? Because it's your network. So we kind of allowing you to do exactly what you would do if you're using your SIM card right now to send out messages.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So just let's make this clear. Let's clear up this clarification. So you guys have two versions. You have a centralized version, which is ran on your cloud. It's using your resources. And it's a little bit more expensive for me as an individual if I wanted to use that, but that's because of your overhead and all that other stuff. So that kind of makes sense, right? But if I use your software in the decentralized capacity, I'm downloading the software down, and that software now is using my network, my backbone, my SIM card. So I have a little bit more control over it, and it's a lot less expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
And
okay.
then the rules of yours now, because you're going to do that already, it only makes sense that we bring down the rules and let them apply to the rules you already have for the phone.
So you do that, you on your own now. You want to be a wild cowboy, you want to be out there trying to go against the rules. Your carrier will probably slap you on the hand a lot faster than I just wanted to make sure. So there's two versions: centralized, which is the cloud and kind of works through you guys a lot more, and you guys using your services. Then the decentralized is, hey, it's decentralized. It's on you. It's working with your SIM card on your phone. Right. Okay. And then for some people, they says, oh, well, I don't have an Android phone. I think one of the solutions is, buy a $15 phone or buy one of the from Boost Mobile or something like that, get their Android phone, use that SIM card, and then carry out. Regardless, if you went with that model, you're still going to come out a lot less expensive going with the decentralized, getting the Android phone. I think we've all did the math. I think even in some of the rooms we did the math, and it just makes sense, probably more sense if you want more flexibility to probably go with the decentralized. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying as a marketer, it probably makes more sense to go with the decentralized.
I'm gonna tell you the reason, the differences between the decentralized and the cloud and why you want to use either of them.
Right.
So the cloud is convenience. It gives you 100% convenience. One, you don't need a SIM card. Right. You just come, pick up your keys, put it right there in the ignition, start and go. That's all you need to do.
So as an iPhone holder, you can
use it.
Okay, got you. As
an iPhone holder, you can use the cloud version. The cloud version does not need the gateway. It does not need the SIM card. Needs nothing.
Okay, so that's good
plug and play.
Plug and play for centralized cloud version. If you don't want to get an Android, you don't want to go through all of that. If you want to lose a lot of freedoms, which I'll say as a marketer, then you go with the centralized. Okay, so got it. I just wanted to make sure. And then so it's plug and play. All right, got it. And it's easier, right? Out of the box, plug it up, boom.
Out of the box. Why the decentralized? That's different now because it's like coming to a car dealership, right?
Right.
And okay, so I want to buy the cloud. I come to the car dealership and say, okay, I want that Rolls Royce right now. Okay. Right. And I get the key. I put it right there in the ignition and I drive up. Now I could come back now. Okay, decentralized style. I say, okay, I want that Rolls Royce. However, I came with my engine. So I need the price to go down right now. Oh, you got the engine here. So I got my engine from another Rolls Royce. I just wanted the Rolls Royce, but I got my engine. Okay.
I'll bring my own engine.
Yeah, I already got my engine already.
Okay. Put my own rims on there.
I got my own rules. I got my own everything. Got my beautiful engines right here. I just want the Rolls Royce. That's a different deal now, right?
Got you.
Let me get you that deal.
That's the best analogy you can come up with. Okay, we'll work with it.
That's the best.
All right. So let's move into now the way I'll use it, and I'll probably I'm doing some couple other shows and stuff about talking about the way I'm using it is let's talk about sub accounts, right? Because I use it. I run an agency, right? I run 7 brands, but I run my own brand and I run an agency too, right? So I'm pretty busy. I got a lot of moving parts, right? But what's so fascinating about me is like, okay, I can utilize SMS it. I can use that and it's going to allow me to use my own gateway. So really what's happening is once I start, if I use it as a sub account, everybody that I use as a sub account, they're running off of my gateway. Is that fair enough to say? Is that how that breaks out?
Well, you almost got it 100%, and
Okay.
and that's accurate when you talk about sub accounts for teams, because we got two kind of sub accounts, right? Two
Yeah,
type of
let's
sub
say let's break.
accounts.
It's two because in sub account, people try to use them synonymously. It's like, no, if everybody on your team, those are admin accounts, but I'm
That
talking about,
and those
okay,
are
help me.
no,
Go ahead,
those
let's talk
are
about
yeah, those are actually sub accounts too, but those are called sub accounts for teams, for your
for
team
team. Yeah,
members.
yeah, yeah.
So it's
So it's
called
me,
sub
I got
account for
5 people on
teams.
my team.
Then
Everybody
you're
works in
gonna
my
use that.
same
Then you're
office.
good. Mhm.
Then I can use that. All right. So now let's talk about I want to extend it and resell it as a service sub accounts.
Now
Let's
you're
talk about
talking.
that.
Now
That's
you're
what I want.
talking.
That's what. So you guys can do that?
Yeah, that's what we got already called the sub account
Oh my
for
goodness. Okay.
agents.
All right. So
Okay. And
so
you know
I'm an
what's crazy?
agency. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You wanted to say something.
Let me tell you what's crazy about sub account for agents.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick. You just really got really excited about that when I brought it up. So okay, go ahead and give us the goods on it. Tell us what's going on because you got really excited. So what is going on with this agency sub account? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What we got?
Now, the reason I got excited is because we created it to make you make money. Okay, we created it to actually enable you guys to increase revenue exponentially at a very cheap rate. How? So when we brought out sub accounts for teams, normally everybody started asking for white labels. Everybody, you guys wanted the opportunity to easily have
Resell
accounts
the
created,
services.
not just resell. You guys
Okay.
wanted the opportunity to create accounts, okay,
Uh-huh.
and while reselling, but you wanted it to be actually 100% separated.
Okay.
One,
Yeah. Yes.
you want
Yes.
a situation where your customers also had their gateways, your
Yes.
own SMS IT gateway. You
Yes.
wanted a situation also where your clients could bring in their teams underneath it.
Oh, wow.
I ain't
Okay.
done. I ain't done. You
Okay. Go
also want a
ahead.
situation also where your clients can buy your credits. So example, you got an account with us, unlimited credits. Now all of a sudden you wanted a situation where you could resell the credits that you just bought from us. That's
Yes.
a little bit very
Yes.
complicated. And guess what? We just had this completed 2 days ago.
Whoa,
Just two
whoa,
days
whoa,
ago.
whoa, wait. So listen, there's
Mhm.
definitely going to be a link in the bottom of this description somewhere. Either it's going to be my affiliate link, it's going to be a link that's you're going to be able to get what we're talking about right now. You're going to be able to get it. I'm telling you right now, whether I have it, I don't, maybe I have it at a discount, maybe I'll have it at some, don't worry, you're going to be able to get it. But what he just said, now, regardless of what the cost will be, he just shared with you the ability because now you got me excited, right?
Do you know how much do you know how much the cost is right now? Should I tell you? Should I share that right now,
Oh
bro?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We actually bringing now, actually letting this go for 50 sub accounts. Remember, each sub account has unlimited sub account for teams underneath it. Okay, so for 50 sub accounts, it only goes for $20 per month.
Whoa. Wait, have you did the math on that for yourself? Because I want you to be sustainable, right? I want you to make some money, but the amount of money that I can make off of that, you know already the amount of money I can make off of that. What I want to know is if I start extending that service and you're making $20 per 50 pack. So if I wanted to come back and buy another 50 pack, that would be $40 for me, right?
Yeah,
I mean by 50.
we already have a lovely discount because it goes $20, $50, and $100. So we made it that when you buy more, you actually get it becomes cheaper for
Less
you.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
got.
and the reason why it's going to be sustainable for us is this: we are vertically integrated, so when we get more users, it becomes cheaper to run what we get
On the back end. Okay, got it.
because
Man,
we got everything.
right now, my head is about to explode because this is the service I have been looking for. Right. All right. So listen. I want to talk more about that, but we can't. I want to get to one more. Gosh, I want to get to one more question. Is there anything else I need to know about sub accounts? Because that's going to come out. we're gonna get it. We get a pack of 50 subs. So underneath those subs, are those team accounts or those more subs? Or do we
under those subs, now you got unlimited team accounts.
Oh, unlimited team accounts.
Yeah, under each sub. So one sub has unlimited team account.
Okay, I got it.
Unlimited team account. However, that sub cannot get another sub.
No, I got you. Yeah, it stops here. No, I just wanted to understand. So really, let's talk about the scenario then. I would take this, and let's say I have a small office. Let's say there's an office down the street. Let's say that's a real estate office. And I go in there, they got 15 people working in the real estate office, right? And so I go there, I negotiate with the vice president there and says, hey, I want to extend to you my SMS dialing service or what have you, right? So I sell it to him and says, hey, listen, how many team members do you have? He says, oh, I have 15 team members. I says, so this is what I'm going to do for you, right? Because you have 15 team members, I'm going to sell you a master account with 15 seats for unlimited for whatever dollar that I decide to put in. Now, am I thinking along the lines? Because none of those people are going to go anywhere.
You got that perfect. You just killing it.
No, because this is what I've been waiting on. So not only that, they will be on their own gateway. They won't. I still have a bank of unlimited, but they won't be on my gateway using my backbone, my carrier. Man, are you kidding me right now?
We already have that. We had that released 2 days ago, bro.
We need to
that's just
we need to end. We need to end this.
Here with what
man, we need to end this. We need to end this interview, man, because I'm excited. I'm getting so excited right now. I can't even sit in my chair. I'm ready to go and start putting my package together. All right, so good. And I
remember, hold on, brother. Remember, we also made it that when you creating this, because unlike sub account for teams, which you got right now, here these folks have an account just like your main accounts, but the only difference is they're underneath you, and they cannot create sub account for teams. Also, sub account for agents. Also, they can only create sub account for teams, unlimited. So, giving you that power that you're.
Yes, I need to keep that power. Not only that,
and also the credits too. They buy credits from you.
Okay, only me. All right. So yeah, because we've seen other services where people try to backdoor you and start marketing to your people. That's a whole nother story. We're not going to get into that. A couple other things I want to talk about before I close out. One of the things I want to talk about is, what does your dashboard look like? Will it have my logo in it, or will it have your logo in it? Or can you talk to me a little bit about that? Or are you guys not really sure about that?
So we would never bring out white labels. We would never bring out white labels. So that means our logo would always remain there. However, what we're doing is to enable you customize your scene when it comes to the features, like the mobile coupons, okay, and some other features that when you share, it shows our URL right there. So we're trying to have this at least change, right? So you guys could,
But what I just thought about was the guy that I go down there to, when I go and talk to him, I sell him the package, and he says, why am I buying this from Jenny when I can just buy this from SMS it myself? If it still has, help me get around that. Help me get around that.
Okay. So now what we've done is this. We got our service that we offer. We have a service that we offer, right?
Right.
And you have your service that you offer that makes you different from us.
Right.
We're supposed to be an augmenter to your service, to whatever service you're offering. So they wouldn't want to come to SMS because they go into you for other things, right? They're coming over to you for a service, and then you decided to utilize SMS as one of the tools to complete that service you're offering them. Always remember that.
But what stops them? What's stopping them when they see your SMS in the top left corner when they log in? What's stopping them from contacting SMS? Is it now? I could say this. Could I say that going to SMS? Let's do it this way. Let's do simple math. Going to SMS directly will cost them $500 a month, but going through me would cost them $250 a month. Is that what I'm getting?
You already got that. You already got that right, because number one, you would need to have a package with SMS before you can get that package. And our package starts from $200 per month. for the decentralized version.
Okay, so $200 a month.
A month already.
But that's
And
not
then,
even talking about sub accounts though.
That's not even sub account. That's just the normal subscription to have SMS. That's the price for the decentralized version to get unlimited messaging.
Okay, because I just didn't want to be competing because it has to be enough spread, right? I'm a numbers guy. It has to be enough spread where I can eat and then you continue to eat too. Because if I continue, if I'm down here, if I'm on the ground, as I'm in the local areas, I'm bringing accounts in. That's only going to allow you guys to eat a lot longer because I need to go and buy more banks of accounts. So
And then also for folks who just want a situation, who just want to just resell SMS directly, they do not have other value propositions to differentiate what they offer from us. We already got your solution for that. You know what we did? Within SMS, bro, you actually have an affiliate link.
I saw that.
Bro, you get 20% every month.
Okay.
So
listen,
that's already too lovely. You could just bring your customers in and you get 20% every month.
So you guys are hearing this first on my channel.
Got that.
Listen,
and we also got a referral page where you could see every customer that actually signed up already using the link that you give them. So you're gonna see how much they paid. You're gonna see their name. It's gonna be as though we should live lovely business.
Oh my goodness! I want to end this interview. I got one more question. I'm so excited because when I get over here, I'm gonna get going. All right. So listen, let's talk about something that nobody knows about. Not only did they not know about the sub accounts, you're learning it here first on the Digital Growth Hacks Club. Also, by the way, Henry's inside my private community. If you haven't subscribed to that, you need to get to that. I've been trying to get you guys in there. Some of you guys are in, some of you guys are not. Let's talk about the database with 2 billion records in it. Let's talk about that bad boy right there. So from what I understand, as a marketer, I have access now. I don't have to go out and buy these lists from people I don't know. I can buy my list from you guys. I think it's 1 cent per lead or something like that. Let's talk about that juicy piece right there. Boom. This is you heard it here first. I got the goods on this channel.
So what we did is to partner with data companies, to obtain opt-in data. And we've currently reached 2 billion records, and it's going to be growing. And what we're doing is having that available for you. So you could come, you could search. And what's amazing is each lead probably has about a minimum of 50 data points attached to it. And I'm talking about demographics, interests, of course, date of birth, address, gender, and all that are right there. That's a given. Some leads got about 200 data points attached to it. And then you could, of course, you got the email, got the phone number. You gonna know if it's do not call or not. And we also got systems in place that pings the emails to make sure they're always valid. Got systems in place to also make sure numbers are fresh and lovely.
Right. Okay.
Because
okay.
Fresh data, we believe, is what you want.
Right.
And then the kicker comes. You look around. You probably want some leads, and then you decide to purchase these leads. When you purchase these leads, you're gonna be able to download these leads with all the data points directly to your group in SMS. Okay, and then you can continue with your messaging. Now, within our small database, our iGerbers, you see your leads. You're supposed to think about, once the leads comes in, you're supposed to think about how to get consent from these folks.
Yes.
Because you cannot, and I repeat it right now, you cannot just come, take our leads, take out the data and start blasting away. That's against the law. Right. That's against TCPA laws. Now
somebody shut you down real fast.
You're gonna get shut down. What we doing is, you don't need to go buy the leads, and then you got the leads, the code leads. You should turn these leads to hot leads.
Right.
You could do that by emailing, by calling them on the phone, by sending them snail mail messages, but you cannot send an SMS or an MMS message or a voice broadcast to an individual
So
who has
what
not
do you
given you consent.
do? What do you do with the people that, because there's bad actors everywhere. I mean, even in some of the people I had as my clients, I had to fire them. It was like, man, you're just a bad actor. You just don't even want to play right. And so what do you, because one thing I've turned and one thing I've taught my students, right? People have come to my digital real estate master class. I've taught them says, listen, you can do cold calls all you want. Some people just all they do is cold calls. To me, cold calls are transactions. You're always chasing, it's like a high. You're always chasing for the next cold call, whereas you develop relationships you can eat for a lifetime. So a transaction you can eat today, and you might get them for a small service, but for a relationship, you can build them up your value ladder on the back end and you can eat for a lifetime. I believe in warm to hot leads. I'm not a cold call person. I just don't like it. Some people swear by that. So what do you do with these people to be like, listen, I'm just going to break all the rules. I'm going to buy 5,000 leads from you and I'm going to spam them all. What do you do for those people? Just so I know.
That's a very good question. So
Are you not going to tell me all the secrets? You just have
no,
something that you do?
no, what,
Okay.
no, what? Because for every solution, I mean, for every problem, there is an equal and opposite solution.
Sure.
Okay, so saying that, the solution I already got for that is this: for the cloud version, you get stopped quickly. Okay, we got systems in place to get you.
Yeah, I already know cloud
you get
version. You
started
guys,
quickly.
yeah.
Now for the
Going back to the cloud
decentralized,
versions, they
yeah,
got,
now for the decentralized version, I can't
Yeah.
really do much about it because it's your SIM card. You're gonna be that individual that's gonna have that problem, not me, not us. And you've already been told for the decentralized, we can only shut you down if you are a criminal and we have clear facts. Let's say we get contacted by the police right now telling us you were criminal, you did some criminal things, we get you shut down. Or you terrorist or something, we get you shut down. But outside that, whatever you do with your phone, whatever you're doing right now with your phone, you're gonna do the same. You got the same.
This is fair. This is fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you got the same rights and everything.
Person gonna be dirty, they just gonna be dirty, right? It's just
you can't do nothing about
can't
that.
stop
If you're
nobody
gonna be
from being
dirty with
dirty.
your SIM card, if you're gonna be dirty with your SIM card, I can't stop it because you're using your phone. But if you're gonna be dirty with my system, then I'm gonna stop it quickly on the spot.
So what if, and then this brings us to our point, that kind of brings me to one of my last questions is, what if I sell the service, like I said, to the real estate agent down the street? Oh, they're using their SIM card, so that's their entire company at risk. Is that what you're saying? So that so if I sold them account, I'm transferring the risk.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with you. You also push the risk to them too, because they're using everything that is there. So if they misbehave, it's not coming to you because it's their SIM card. Remember that. It's
Okay.
their SIM card.
And I think you can, as far as user agreements, you can put in something to kind of shy them away. But people, if they're going to be dirty, they're still going to be dirty. But you can't say, hey, you violate.
We already got that in place to shy you away. We already told you do not send messages. Done the app, we've done everything, but I cannot stay with you, or we cannot stay with you, especially when it's your phone, your SIM card that has your name on it. Remember, you already went somewhere and got a SIM card in your name. When the issues come, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get caught.
They gonna come down hard
for you because, and then we warned you do not do this, and then you want to be a bad boy, right? You're gonna face the issues. When you come to the cloud, though, you get shut down before you say hello. That's the good part.
Okay. So listen, as we kind of bring this to a close, listen, is there anything else? I mean, you've already given me the goods. I don't think nobody anywhere else has gotten what I just got from SMS IT. I don't think so. This video, you guys need to share it, what have you. It's going to be a link below. You'll be able to get access to it because I brought it to you. So you got to reward me. If you want me to bring you other good stuff, you got to take care of me. Use one of my links below and we'll do that. I'm gonna see if I can even get some extra from Henry. See what else he got. see what else he got that I can extend to you guys. And I really appreciate that. So listen, where do you see, as I kind of close out, I'm gonna give you final words. Where do you see SMS in the next 5 years? What if Twilio or somebody else wake up and be like, wait a minute, who's SMS? What are they doing? I mean, you guys are doing stuff that nobody else is really doing. And is there a fear there? I mean, I know you want to be on the cutting edge, but is there a fear to somebody to come in and be like, hey, let's buy them?
That's a lovely question. Well, there is no fear there because
well, everybody loves to have an exit plan, right? Everybody has a
our
number.
exit plan right now. Our exit plan for SMS, I'm gonna let you know, is IPO. We're gonna come out IPO later.
Whoa.
Of course, we're gonna come out IPO later. So you should already understand we can get sold. I'm the founder of this, right? And before from the beginning of creation, the whole of the idea was IPO, and I'm an individual that before I start, I love thinking about at least 30 years into the future before I make a move today. Because I always believe that, because I'm a physicist too, right? I always believe that, we would be able to achieve our goals quicker if we can work on them yesterday and not even now. Okay, so using this idea, I already thought about, okay, what is SMSA? What is SMSA gonna be? How is SMSA gonna look like? SMS is a baby right now. How will it look when it's 10 years old, 20, 50, 100?
That's how we think about all our businesses. Yeah,
exactly.
we all think the same. I know that's the way I think.
And SMS, as I stated previously, is a metaverse with two-way omni-channel messaging. And that's it. You see, a metaverse with
nobody's doing that though.
Omni-channel
They're probably doing it at a high level, but nobody's really doing that. That's what I'm saying, man. You guys, listen, can I get some founder shares, man? Can I? Now I'm hustling for me. I'm hustling for me and my other listeners or viewers, man. We're gonna do something in my private community. We got to figure something out. We're gonna do something to the private community holders. We'll address that conversation another time. So, are there any final words from you that you want to share with the audience in the opportunity? This video, I am going to share this in multiple different channels. They're going to see it. And so anything you want them to know about your particular company or the future of SMS IT?
Well, I want them to get ready for SMSA version 2.0 that's coming out, because what we have right now, regardless of the fact that it's exciting, you love it, it's just a draft to me. I just created a draft right now so I could understand your exact so I could just understand your exact needs and wants, so I could really utilize technology to bring about the best solution that can address these needs and wants perfectly well. So SMS that you're looking at right now, I want you to imagine an infant, okay? That's just the beginning. That's just the draft version. Now I'm going to bring out the first real version, which is called the version 2.0. You would then understand how I think about this. You would understand simplicity, where we are making it so simplified that your grandmother would be able to use SMS easily. We're bringing all UIs would be integrated into one. We're removing all automation scripts. So all scripts that do automation are going away. We're bringing in neural networks. Okay, so we just going straight off with artificial intelligence. So that means you won't have if an else statement, you just have it. You're going to have pure neural networks. Now I'm talking about power augmented extremely by factors of 10 and more. Y'all, I'm trying to make you guys as lazy as possible. So lazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
that we just counting money. We're just sitting in our seats counting.
That's money. That's what I'm trying to achieve with AI. Yeah, trying to incorporate AI and a lot of big data, to come into play. And why the metaverse? Because I discovered that you can get a lot of data points from avatars in the metaverse. And this can be leveraged by marketers, right, to increase ROI. Because now you would understand the user persona of that individual perfectly well. You will be able to tailor your services in a perfect manner. Close sales quickly.
This is news to my ears as a digital marketer. Any digital marketer out there, this is it. This
Yeah.
is the future. So I'm
Jenny,
excited,
Jenny,
right?
think about this before you go. Think about this just 1 second, Jenny. Imagine
Uh,
the phone numbers that you get from SMS, virtual numbers. Do you know that number can be used in the metaverse right now? Because that number can receive an SMS, can also receive an MMS, and can also send and receive voice calls, can also do the same with emails. So that means that number, you can actually communicate with individuals in the metaverse using that number and also in the real world.
oh,
And when you
wow.
build it together, then you understand where your customers are. Then you can sell easily, right?
Yes,
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 sir.
yes. So man, I'm fired up. Listen, thank you, Henry, for this interview. I've called, listen, you guys don't know, I've called this guy every single day. He has been so busy. I can't do it right now. We're working on sub accounts. We're working on sub accounts. I'm like, man, you don't have the sub accounts out yet, man. You can still interview with me. So no, we're almost close. We're almost close. Boom. I get him on here. What do we got? Sub accounts is ready, Jenny. When you gave me my time, you left me alone. The sub accounts are ready. Listen, I'm excited. Thank you for joining me to this time. Thank you guys for joining us out there in the universe of the metaverse. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones, the host of the Digital Growth Hack Show. Until next time, you guys take care. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.
Bye now.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us here on the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Please do not forget to subscribe and share. And until next time, goodbye for now.